Hey guys, so called my wife setting up for a video, so I figured I better get the camera and come out here and give her a hand. So what you got going on, May?
um, you know, other, preppers in general, they say eat what you prep and prep what you eat. And sometimes you have to eat something you may not even really want to eat or like to eat. So this will be one of them. I like the Alfredo sauce and I like canned meat, but I'm not very good with the my digestion is bad for the carbs, but you gotta eat what you can get, right? And then I have peas and mixed vegetables, and this is basically generally keeps long term in your cupboard, right? And so right now we have fresh chopped onion here and fresh chopped garlic. You may not be able to have that if you can't go to the store. So you could use onion powder or garlic powder for substitute, right? So without these, you could still make a great meal. And I pick up these for a very reasonable price at Aldi when the Easter was over, and I got them for a pretty good price. So we're gonna use this pasta. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna cook the pasta, and this only takes 7 to 8 minutes. So while the pasta being cooked, we're gonna make the sauce.
So this is actually a macaroni
Yeah,
product? Okay.
yeah. But the thing is, whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever the pasta you like. Okay. So let's go put this in the boiling water. And the Italian always tell you salt the water, so that's what we'll do. I'll put these small spoons of sea salt, Himalayan
Didn't we use
sea
that
salt.
for ice cream when we went to Sam's? Wasn't that
But
the ice cream spoon?
yeah, so, or what they called it,
Samples.
sample spoons.
See guys, we're cheap, we collect everything.
Well,
We'll bring it home and clean it.
if it's
reuse it.
usable, use it. Don't be like some of those people say, oh, they are environmentalists, but they use everything disposable and they never reuse anything. So anyway, here. So let's go. Stir it a little bit so that it don't get stick together. And let me put a pair of chopsticks there so that it doesn't overboil when it starts.
Cool.
And then now, let's work on this.
So I'm going to come over to this side.
Okay. So here's some beef grease, and that I cooked the breakfast with.
Yeah.
And if you see yellow, that's turmeric.
Oh, okay.
So
you got
no
some
big
flavor.
deal. Yeah.
The pan has been flavored.
Yes. So let that heat up.
Now the meat that you're using, what is the meat?
Oh, that was this particular jar is my failure of my pork tenderloin I canned last night. I have three jars failed that didn't seal, but these are good. I'm waiting for that 24 hours. They said to let it sit for 24 hours before you clean them up, and so they are.
Now, why do you think it failed?
Different reasons. The jar lid it's very, very poorly made nowadays as compared to a couple of years ago.
Right.
And or operator's error. Me didn't put it on right. They always say, "Oh, put the lid on and then you put the ring on, and then finger tight." But what's a finger tight?
Yeah.
I did it every different ways and almost always have a failure or two.
Right.
So I figured, well, you know what? Even if it's a failure, you could still eat it.
Oh,
so,
yeah, definitely.
So here we go.
I don't mind eating your failures.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So I put some chopped garlic, fresh chopped garlic in there. and get them going. Not that you really need this, you know. Like one of my Alfredo sauce is roasted garlic Alfredo, but you know, I like extra garlic, and nothing like fresh garlic. But when you don't have fresh one, hey, garlic powder works too. Same thing with onion. And by the way, I wash my hands.
We appreciate that. I know I do.
And then I like to have some cayenne pepper in there just for a little spice. This is optional. So make sure you have the spices or seasonings that you like.
Are you going to be putting in your usual umami flavoring?
You want me to?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So the extra umami is anchovy paste.
Yes.
Or if you anchovy fillet works too. And I would suggest put up 2 or 3 fillets in this. Let's call that the equivalent of 2, 3. The paste will dissipate into the sauce. And actually, if you put the fillet, the same thing, you would never notice that there's anything there, because the anchovy actually will disintegrate in your cooking. And here's another thing too. If you like a little crunch of the onion, then you could start throwing everything in right now. But if you like it more cooked, then you go ahead and let the onion cook, saute for a little bit.
I actually don't mind the
crunch?
crispiness of the onion.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Oops, got overboiled here. Gotta clean up. Hold on.
Clean up on aisle May.
Oops. Oh, what a mess.
So it overboiled anyway,
Yeah,
even with your magic chopsticks here.
Well, because I had it on high.
Oh.
I didn't turn it down. But anyhow, that's an easy clean up.
Let me keep stirring for it. Oh, you're back.
Yeah. All right. So now we'll put the peas in there. And the reason why I put the vegetables in there is because this way is help you stretch your meal. And then I'll put my failure in there. Ooh, that's a lot of juice there. And these were packed without any liquid. So either these pork tenderloin was very juicy, or they inject a lot of liquid in there.
It's usually where a lot of the weight comes from, I think, isn't it? Because they inject water.
Yeah, a lot of time they put what, like 10-15%. At least.
So when you're canning this, you say you don't add any liquid into it. You know, all the liquid is from the meat itself.
Yep. See, like right there, you see how much liquid in there? That's all from the meat itself. Wow. Yeah. And then, they always say, "Oh, put water to the neck of the bottle and this and that." But guess what? That water gonna get pushed out of the jar while you're canning. So in other words, you just lost a lot of flavor from the meat. From the meat.
And probably just messed up your canner.
That too. So you just dump everything in there. And don't worry, I don't waste anything. Make sure I get every bit as much as I can out of my jar.
Because you will reuse these jars too, won't you?
To a point, yeah. I don't like these jars as much because the way the lid goes on. So they kind of like, it's hard to secure them and to get them airtight. And then on top of that, they're hard to wash.
I mean, shoot, you're already having a hard time getting your spatula in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you were to use jars from another product, what's your favorite one?
I think it's a Progresso pasta sauce.
Because the canning lids actually fit on top of it?
Yep. They're the same size, the canning lid, and they are like 24 ounce, so they are like 1.5 pint. So like say if you have say 3 people instead of 2 people in the family, I think that 24 ounce one works good. So as you can see, you get as much out of it there, and pretty much your sauce is almost done because as you
as you were doing that, it was still cooking.
Yeah, so it's cooking. So as soon as the pasta is done, you drain the pasta and throw in there, and you're done. You see, and with two jars of Alfredo sauce, and that package is a little over a pound of pasta. So basically, you just call it a 1 pound pasta, and once you get it all mixed up, it's actually enough probably to feed 6 people in one meal. Okay. Because pretty much every time when I make it this way, we got 2 meals out of it, and then I would share with a couple of friends. So I would say that it's easily feed 6 people for 1 meal. And right now, this pasta sauce, this Alfredo sauce is still only like what, $6 and some odd cents, like maybe $6.20. It come in 3 packs at the Sam's.
Sam's, right? Yep.
Right. So that's like just say $4.50 for that.
Right.
And say you pay $2 for a pound of pasta. That's $6.50. A can of each these, couple dollars, less than $10. And then if you can your own meat, or you could use 1 can of say canned chicken that you buy from the store, and then you could feed the whole family. So where can you go out to eat and feed your family for less than $10-15?
No.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then maybe, if you want extra cheese, you put extra cheese in there, But basically, even without the chopped onion and then fresh garlic, that makes a great meal already by itself. But you could doctor it up however you like. Right. Season it however you like. And because I already have, Canadian Montreal steak seasoning in my canned meat. And then these are already been salted. Right. These have been seasoned. You don't even really have to put any more seasoning in there. And let me check my pasta real quick. I think they're done.
So you would say they are el dente?
Oh no, I think they might. These I never had them before, and I think they are probably way past al dente. They only take a few minutes. They only take 7-8 minutes. So. I'll be right there. That's what's stuck at the bottom of the pan. Yeah, I think they're more than al dente. Ooh, look at that. And this is a big, big pan.
All those rabbits and Easter eggs and whatever else that is in the bag.
So basically that's it. You're ready to eat. And they store it well in the refrigerator after you're done. And they actually taste good cold too.
Oh yeah.
Almost like a pasta salad. And
So
that's
I
it.
guess that's pretty much it. We say, guys, give it a try, and let us know what you think. And we appreciate you stopping by.
Enjoy.
Bon appetit.